Facing off against Fiend. Fiend being, the guy that we are always used to seeing, coming off a win against DB, who actually, I believe, sent him down into the losers bracket last time in winners finals, I think. The more
I
I
know
think
Fiend
about it.
has struggled against DB in the past. DB definitely another one of the strong players in the South American region. Right now, Fiend, very interesting. Going to be coming in with this Thatch, a very strong pick for Fiend, of course, in the level 70 range. And definitely something we've seen him play in tournament, but it's definitely not like the thing that Fiend is known for. Like he's kind of widened his character pool, but right now the fact that he's not really sticking with any individual character within this tournament, like he's been swapping around basically every single set, shows a little bit of just like hesitation from Fiend. Like he's not feeling comfortable with a specific character in this tournament.
And it looks like he didn't drop to DB in Combo Breaker. It might have been Spring Champs or Winter Champs even. I don't even remember. It was one time. Anyway, Fiend with the blasters right now on the Thatch pick. Doing something, he's been playing this pick the entire tournament and we know this because he's been reporting his legends, and everyone should report their legends in the Smash.gg. Just say it. But it looks like it's been working out pretty well so far. He did change to play against Gabriel, who did end up beating him. And his fallback was a Bryn pick. So we'll see if this is a good pick for Brollyyy here. But Brollyyy with the Asuri pick with the guitars, struggling a little bit against the blasters. Wow. Fiend in the danger zone, but still finding that first KO.
Surprised that side air was able to knock out. Really good usage of the cannonballs from Fiend. Of course, everybody who's played against a Thatch in 1v1s is very familiar with those cannonballs. They love to use them on the edge guard, but Fiend was pretty effective, was actually able to land it onto Brollyyy on that first stock.
Looking, almost finding that KO over on the right, looking for the recovery, getting caught out. Looking for another starter. There's the side sig, gravity canceled. Perfect positioning to get out of the down light from the sword. The downlight only covering that grounded space, and gravity canceling right above that, being able to extend that hitbox upwards. Phenomenal work. Oh my
snap!
God! What?
That stock was gone. I saw the chase dodge up, and I was like, "There's no way he hit it. He hit it."
I'm right there with you. Fiend.
Fiend just sharking the stock away from Brollyyy. Saw blood in the water. Was able to pick up a huge lead here in game number 1. Avoids the ground pound coming out from Brollyyy, but Brollyyy really is trying to fight his way back in.
I honestly don't think I've seen a fresh stock to death off the top like that since closed beta. That is insanely impressive. And that's the other stock right there. Fiend, enormous lead. 2 stocks to none. Not even in the danger zone. Absolutely insane. Just an absolute demon out here.
And what's cool is like this isn't the Fiend that a lot of people like will historically point to, right? It's not the Fiend that likes to do a bunch of weapon tosses and has this like nutty weapon toss into unarmed thing. Like it's just Fiend playing a really good Thatch, which is something you don't get to see a lot.
And it's always fun to watch Thatch. I think the last Thatch that I remember actually seeing was, I think, Silly Gobi last year. And I know he plays a different character now, but it's been a long time since I remember anyone really pulling out Thatch picks consistently like this.
Yeah, Thatch is a character that not a lot of people are comfortable with. Of course, with that low defense, can be very squishy. And then on top of that, you have these kind of niche signatures. There's definitely a lot of situations where they work well, but there's situations where you have like the cannonball, and that's not a move you're generally going to see used in neutral or as a follow-up. Instead, it's predominantly for that edge guard.
Already off the bat, this is the pick I believe Brollyyy played the most of in the last tournament in Combo Breaker, utilizing the Roman Reigns Taros. So this is what carried him most of the way in the last tournament. I know he has at least been playing Asuri for most of the time. He didn't report in losers round 1, so I don't know. But this is definitely a pick he is not familiar with.
Unfamiliar with?
One of those. Both, maybe?
50-50, man. He might be familiar, he might not be. Who knows? Well, right now, Brollyyy looking comfortable at the very least with this Roman Reigns pick. Ooh. Wow, the wake up. Gravity cancel down signature. Of Of course, it does have that downward spike, going to bounce Fiend off the stage and take that first stock. And one of the best things about this Roman Reign into Thatch matchup is that he has that high strength to really punish Fiend. Any trade will definitely be in Brollyy's favor, but Fiend not going to trade, gets the downlight dash jump recovery.
Good movement from Fiend right there, right off the bat, trying to space out, be a little bit careful of Brollyy's approaches, trying to keep him off that weapon. Good map positioning as well, covering that weapon spawn. Finally able to find it's going to be the axe and taking him off stage. A little careful of that side air, very smart. Now recovery back on the stage, a little bit of a punish, but a small damage one, not a big one. There's the down sig, big damage. Turn around, that's about the same amount of damage, and the clap back from Brollyyy. Oh, in the wrong direction on the neutral. Light is gonna allow Brollyyy to get punished, and good dodge from Fiend, and that's no weapon for Brollyyy now.
Catches him again, downlight dash jump recovery, another one going in the way of Fiend. Brollyyy starting to struggle here in these final stocks here in game number 2. Able to pick up the axe, but we've seen Brollyyy really struggling to get the approach. Gets the downlight, but Fiend with the wake up gonna punish that down signature attempt.
Brollyyy with the side air, looking for a KO option on the Fiend. But Fiend is definitely not making it easy. Great movement, great follow.
Oh no, the Fiend!
Auto win. He just got the cannonballs. He like don't even play the next game of the set.
Got
He
his
hit the
feet.
cannons.
The shoe's too big. Fiend able to take the second game off of Brollyyy, and Brollyyy, who made the switch to Roman Reigns, is going to be sticking with it. Surprised to see Crystal Temple still on the board, considering how well Fiend was able to play on it. We'll see if Fiend decides to go back. Yeah, he will for game number 3 here in the losers semifinal.
I don't really know why they're playing a third game, because Fiend hit the cannonballs, and technically when you hit the cannon, you just win. And so
Yeah.
he's supposed to. I thought he was supposed to. I don't know. Maybe this is like a consolation game. But either way,
This is a show match now. Downlight, sidelight, and nair coming out from Fiend. Gets the 3-piece on the blasters. Brollyyy struggling to pick up this weapon. You can see him dashing underneath Fiend. Finally going to start putting some damage on the Fiend. Put him in some hit stun, but still not able to pick up a spawn weapon.
Fiend's move selection is absolutely phenomenal. He is just reading these moves and knockbacks from Brollyyy just impeccably well. Finally, Brollyyy able to find a little bit of momentum here with the hammer, almost finding that recovery on the Fiend off on the side. That would have been catching him. I think he only would have had his recovery left, because he was all out of jumps at that point. Brollyyy playing a little bit more carefully. Nice movement from Fiend. Cannonballs coming out, not going to connect.
Oh, that was stuff. Brollyyy has nothing, and Fiend gonna take the first stock again with this sword play. Nice movement coming in from Brollyyy, able to kick Fiend away. It is gonna guarantee the axe pickup, but axe again, not the best for finishing off stocks. You're generally relying on that side air, and if Fiend is able to avoid these side airs, able to avoid the down signatures from Brollyyy, you see Brollyyy struggle. Oh no, not again! Come on!
God, Fiend, don't stop. I love it.
Chase dodge
I'm sorry,
up
Brollyyy. I love
into
you
the
too.
recovery. Fiend on 3 stocks to the 1 of Brollyyy. Brollyyy,
Oh, no,
don't go
no,
up.
no,
Brollyyy,
not
don't go
again.
into the side.
Oh no!
Brollyyy!
Oh my God! You're kidding me!
Back to back. They might even be in the same replay. Yeah, there's the first one. Didn't even have time to catch his breath. Fiend picks up the blasters and does it again. 3 games in the pocket of Fiend. He's going on into losers finals to fight Gabriel, the person who knocked him here into the losers bracket, but Fiend has all the momentum on his side.
I'm dying over here.
They're going into it. Fiend's like, I got momentum. You don't get to break. We're going in. Fiend versus Gabriel. Losers finals. Best of 5. Winner of this goes to the grand finals to fight again.